Today I was speaking to a mom. She expressed she doesn't have the financial freedom. Even for 500 rupees, 1000 rupees, she has to ask her husband, and husband is not giving for her whatever needs. She has to every time ask, and she feels very sad that she has to ask that amount. And in spite of asking, she doesn't get that money. So, that financial pressure, she feels very sad about this factor. And kids are small, she doesn't have any opportunity to work outside. So it all boils down to the understanding between the spouses, this money mindset. It becomes a big conflict between the spouses if you don't have good understanding. So how do you improve the money mindset? So normally, if you observe, your spouse will be, for example, you are wanting to spend more, and spouse will be wanting to save more, or you want to save and he wants to spend. So there is some difference whenever these clashes happen about money. You notice the other person has the entirely opposite view. So start speaking his language. You should use the same words your husband frequently uses. For example, if he wants to save a lot and if he talks about investing, savings, and we need security, we need backup, you should not spend so much. These are his words. So catch those important words and start repeating to him. You can say, I know you are very keen on saving, you are very much worried about future savings and expenses which may increase. So I use the exact words he uses, and first start with his words and say, but I feel this is very important and this is one of my need which I feel it is best to invest or buy or spend on something. Or even if you want something for your personal expenses, you have to ask this way. The answer will be no. Let me assure you, your husband will not agree immediately. He will most probably say no, because you both don't agree, right? Always that has been the pattern, but your approach will change. The way you ask is not complaining, is not getting irritated. You try to speak his words and say, but still, I need this, can I have it? So once he may say no, twice he may say no, but if you talk in this tone and using his own words, third time, fourth time, fifth time, he will agree. Have you observed your children? If you take the child to the supermarket and the child wants a small toy or a chocolate, unless you get it, child will not leave you. Somehow the child will try to get. So you should have similar resilience, or that persistence you should have. You should not give up. Ask once and he says no, and you think, oh, I'm so dependent on him, I don't have financial freedom, I should never ask 1 rupee from my husband, instead I will start earning for myself. Even for my paid courses, when I go to a very low fee, mom say I have to ask my husband's permission, and he will never agree. Why? Because he doesn't like meditation, he doesn't like all this, but I like your program, but he doesn't like. What will you tell him? He has not come and he has not met me, he doesn't know what it is. You can't convince him. Rather, whether it is to pay for my program or your needs or your family needs, it is all about how to get the money from your husband. Financial freedom will happen in the long run. You may find out some profession, some job which will bring you money, and independently you may earn money, but that's a long term solution. Immediately, what you need to do is get that cooperation and get on the same money energy. It is all about energy. If you both are clashing every time you talk about money, it will not help neither you nor him. He'll also get irritated, he'll also feel why she is not understanding me. So rather use his own words and say, okay, I understand, but this time I really need it. If you're really convinced about some expense, but I really want this, but I have to ask my husband. And as a homemaker, you deserve some monetary, the not like a salary, but some energy exchange has to be there, right? You're working for the home, for the kids, you're doing lot many things around the house. For the same work, if you hire someone, how much it will cost? So why don't you monetize and value yourself, the work you are doing? So when you ask, you need not demand aggressively, but it is your right, with that intention that I am demanding for myself because I deserve it. When you ask, your tone, your body language will be entirely different, and the energy will be entirely different. So it is not about always opposing your husband, but asking what you are value, what you are worthy of, and also asking it, changing the words. This talking the words is also very important. use his words and put across your intention or your demand or what you want money for. But first get into his words, use his words, and then come to your request. And use persistence, like once he says no, again ask, again ask, again ask, without losing your patience, without like maintaining your calmness and inwardly believing that yes, I deserve to take this from my husband. That belief itself will make him understand you, and he will readily give the money. If you yourself feel, am I a burden on my husband, I can't ask 1 rupee from my husband, or even if you are earning, we have to pay EMI, I have to support my husband. What about buying something for yourself? Is life all about paying EMI? You should have a healthy balance in all areas of your life. If you use everything for yourself and you don't repay the debt, that is also bad. At the same time, you don't even enjoy small things in your life, and entire life your earning goes towards paying EMIs. It is not a good sign. You will not even enjoy your job if you are working just for EMIs. You deserve some pampering, some self care out of that money. A small portion you have to allocate for your own self, what makes you happy. Otherwise, you will feel, I am earning only for EMI sake. If you are a working person and are getting income, but everything you are using it for discharging your debts and liabilities, will ultimately not be having that good energy. So I'm talking all about energy because I'm a healer and I'm a emotional healing coach for moms. It is all about energy, the intention, the feeling you have when you think of money. Everything has to change from inside so that you connect better with your spouse, whether you're taking money from him or you're earning as an independent person. This money energy has to be reset between the spouses, because if each person thinks differently, it will help neither of you, right? So if you loved this guidance, try it and see what happens. Have a lot of patience, and definitely you will get results. If that small child can get what he or she wants, you can also try it. Use your intuition and good energies to manifest whatever you want from your life. If you want to join my free masterclass, I'll be doing a free Ma healing session for midlife moms. I'll leave a link below. Do click and register and join my free masterclass. Take care. Bye.